Hey, welcome back to the Pod Podcast. Glad you're tuning in. The host, Jeremy Todd, coming to you live from the world headquarters. Excited about today's episode, and not really. I guess I have to talk about these things, about society and what's going on. And again, I'm just some schlep in Indiana, just doing my thing, trying to stay under the radar and just be that dude. Enjoy my life. Enjoy the finer things. Enjoy this time of year in Indiana. Enjoy the rainy days and really trying to embrace it because, man, I have seasonal depression for sure. And if I don't embrace it and I fight it, it makes it that much worse. Have you left a 5-star review yet? I hope you have. If you have not, listen to this one. This is it says incredible podcast. This is from Maddie. Jeremy is such a positive, uplifting, and informative host. Really appreciate how this podcast holistically approaches well-being and financial independence. Highly recommend for anyone looking to be inspired and informed. Boy, oh boy. I appreciate you spending the time to leave that review, Maddie, because it allows other people to find the show. And if you haven't, hit pause, run and leave that review. And also follow me on all the other social media things. Hey, real quick before we get going in today's episode, today we're going to talk about peace. That's the way I labeled this thing, peace. We're going to get into this. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things I want to talk about. But before I talk about that, hey, did you know I work with people one-on-one? If you're stuck in life, you want to get out of the funk that you're in, you want to start a podcast, whatever the case is, but you want someone that's been there and done that, actually gone through the shit and seen the other side of it. Hey, that's me. I've been through some crazy things and I'm going to continue to go through crazy things, but I'm not going to give up and I can show you how to do the same thing. Email me, jeremy@jeremytodd.com. Let's get into this list today. And I don't even know if there's the right title for this, so it may change by the end of the episode. Let me move this a little bit straighter here. Pull my hat down a little bit for everybody listening in the car. I look jacked up today because Sunday, it's all good. Sunday fun day. Peace. The reason this episode started, I was scrolling through and this Kyle Rittenhouse thing happened the other day, this verdict. And I haven't been paying attention at all. I just see so many sides just combating and fighting and saying this and saying that and just trying to smash the other side. And then I look at a friend's post. And literally it was getting ready to come to blows over something that for all intents and purposes isn't real in their life. The dude ended up like, tell me where you live and I'm going to come and show you how much whatever. Like the dude was going to fight. These two guys were going to fight over some bullshit that's fake news. This stuff doesn't even exist in your world. It does not exist. It does not affect you in your life. So let's go through these things, how to increase peace, and really why I had to get on today to talk about this. Do the things and I guess this is number one, do the things going on politically, socially, economically, do they really affect your day-to-day life? I mean, I think that's a question you need to ask yourself. Does this Kyle Rittenhouse thing actually affect your day-to-day life? And I'm going to tell you, there's absolutely 0% chance it does. There's no way it actually affects your day-to-day life. You're going to go to work. You're going to treat people the same way. But what's going on in the society is things like come up this, and they're made to split us up and have us fight. But in reality, all this stuff that goes on politically, and I know you see this gigantic Biden infrastructure deal, and that could be good. That could be bad. I don't know. I don't care because it doesn't affect my day-to-day mindset or my day-to-day activity. I still got to get up tomorrow morning early and go fired up to work and help train and motivate and hit goals and push myself. Nothing that happened in the last week is going to change the fact of reality that I still have bills to pay. I'm still saving money. I want to pay the house off. I want to pay whatever off. I don't really have much more than that to pay off. But you know what I'm saying? Like save money. This is what I want to do. It is everything that goes on in my life is not truly affecting my day-to-day life. So why would it affect yours? I don't get it. It's bizarre at best. Oh my gosh, I'm so outraged from this and that case. Did you see this? He shot and killed 2 or 3 people. I think it's 2 people, but again, I don't really know. Does it really affect your day-to-day activity? And I'm going to say, guarantee you 100% it does not. So quit worrying about it and quit getting on social media and going to war. It's so stupid. Do the things going on affect your income? Holy smokes. Does this Kyle Rittenhouse case affect your income? Absolutely 100% not. And if it does, you have major issues. And I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be hardcore. This is the Positive Side Podcast. We should look at the positivity in life and stay away from the negativity. If it's affecting the way you're paying your bills, supporting your family, feeding your children, making your car note, whatever the case is, you need to gain and grasp reality of your life immediately. There is something immediately wrong within your head. And again, I'm not trying to be a jerk or an asshole, whatever the case is, but this is a joke. This whole situation is a complete joke. If it affects your income, you have major issues. I'm putting it out there just like that. Go to work, shut down Twitter, shut down Facebook, quit watching the damn news. It's all negativity and it's built to separate us. Quit watching this shit if it's affecting your income. And for a lot of people, I guarantee it is. For my buddy that's wanting to get in a fight, hell, who knows? They may go fight. And how is that going to affect like their life, their income? Are they going to go to jail for assault over some stupid shit? It's dumb. It's flat out dumb. And then it brings me to the next point. This is all on the list. This is number 3, but there really no real numbers. Are you grateful? Are you truly grateful for the things that you have in your life? Are you grateful for where you are in your life? Are you grateful for the roof over your head? Are you grateful for the car? Are you grateful for your shoes? Are you grateful for the clothes on your back? Because if you're grateful for these things, how do you be grateful and angry at the same time? I don't know who said it the most. I think it was Jim Rohn. You can't have those two feelings at the same. You can't be mad and grateful at the same time. And that's so true. Actually, it's John Maxwell. I believe it's John Maxwell. For everybody out there, email me, let me know. But I think it's John Maxwell. But it's impossible. So when you catch yourself going down these negativity paths, watching the news, whatever side of the COVID thing you're on, whatever it is, it's all good. But whatever the side you're on, I mean, I think again, we need to make sure that, and we understand that it has nothing to do with their life. We have to have the attitude of gratitude. And when you have an attitude of gratitude, nothing else matters. It's like it's like you forget about the things that are important to you to get leached in and sucked into this shitty black hole of negativity to start fighting and arguing. It makes zero sense. So have an attitude of gratitude. Number 4, I don't even know if this is a reason to number any of these. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, well, this is number 4. And this is, again, 5,000 foot view. Do you actually care about people? What do you mean, Jeremy? Well, do you care I guess, how do I put this? Do you genuinely care about the well-being of people? If you're listening to this podcast, I'm going to say, yes, you do. But how in the hell can you genuinely care about people when you go to battle and you fight and yell and say, this person's an asshole, this Democrat's an asshole, this Republican's a dickhead? How do you actually, in true honesty, if you truly care about people, how do you do that? If you go to church on Sunday and then on your way home from church, you're snapping or tweeting negativity, what the hell is wrong with you? And this is a problem with all society. How do we get onto these social media things and start smashing people that we disagree with? We don't hate them. We just disagree with them. But it turns into this hate. Like our ego gets in the way and we have to prove to these people that we're right. For God knows whatever reason. I have no idea. But I care about people. I don't want anybody to get hurt. I don't want anybody to get shot. I don't want anybody to go to jail. I just want everybody to love and be peaceful. Not about that topic for the show. But that's what I truly want. I don't want anybody to get hurt at all. I don't like arguing. I don't like fighting. I want peace and love and conversations and learning. To me, that's so much more valuable in trying to grow as a person, but you're never going to grow as a person when all you want to do is attack. We all need to listen and be better listeners and enjoy each other and understand we all have families. We were all someone's baby. We may have babies of our own. We have someone's loved one. We need to care more and be peaceful and really care about other people. The number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the best part of it all. And I think this is reality. Do you agree? This is important. Now, if you haven't listened to any of the podcasts so far, this is important. Do you agree with me that you, the person listening to this podcast, is not a professional? You're not. You don't know what the hell is going on with anything politically, behind the scenes, mathematically, economically, in court cases. You're not an attorney. You weren't. If you were, you're not an attorney in this case. You are not a professional. It's, we have these Facebook pros that are, Facebook doctors, Facebook political analysts, Facebook everything, accountants, engineers, all these people that are not professional, but yet we hear things from friends or buddies, or we read stuff and we're like, oh yeah, did you hear this? And then you're almost like, oh yeah, I'm a pro because I heard this on this. I watched this YouTube video. So now I'm a pro. So I go out there and argue with somebody about something that you have no right even stepping into the same ring as a professional. I am far from a professional, not even close. I have no idea. I don't understand things deep enough to go there and argue with them. And I would bet the things that you're arguing on Facebook, no disrespect, but I'm a car guy. I'm not going to go argue about the quality of vaccine shots, or I'm not going to go argue the infrastructure bill on page 4021, what's going to do to some small town in suburban Oklahoma. I have no clue what this shit means. I have no idea. And I'm not even going to act like I do, because it's not important to my life. And again, that's what I'm trying. I guess this whole thing is, it's not important to me in my life. What's important to me is how I treat my kids, how I treat my loved ones, how I treat my friends. I am not a professional, and I don't play one on Facebook. I didn't stay at a Holiday Inn last night. None of this shit matters. So quit acting like it. Be like, again, swallow the ego. I'm just tired. I'm sick and tired of the negativity. When are we going to stop? And when are we going to understand that we're all so much more alike than not alike? We all have families. We all have children. We all have kids. We all love sports. I mean, you can get in a football arena and fill it with 100,000 people, and everybody's getting along, rooting for the same team. Yet you could probably split the place halfway down the middle. If you start arguing about political things, they want to fight. It's so stupid because it has no effect on our lives. And again, I know you're going to get the emails. Yeah, it does. Jeremy, it does affect your life. Okay, I get it. Whatever. But for me and my day-to-day activity, it doesn't affect me at all. And you're not a professional. Does what you actually say change someone's mind? It's obvious. When I get on, not me, how about this? When I get on social media and I see the same two people arguing and fighting. Did you see this? Did you see that? This guy is an asshole. This guy's a liar. Did you see that? There is no chance in hell, 0% chance in hell that you are going to change anybody's mind on the other side. No chance. So why in the hell do we get so worked up? And what are we trying to prove? Are we trying to prove to them that they're wrong? Or are we trying to prove that we're right? I don't know. I know that sounds like a basic question, but if you look a little deeper on that, are we right? Do we even know if we're right? We're not professionals. We don't actually know the facts. There's so many clouded things that we just spot off as soon as we see something pop up, and we want to comment so fast or hit the thumbs down or whatever the case is. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. You're never going to change anyone else's mind. No, there's no chance in hell you're going to change anyone's mind when you get on any kind of social media and start arguing and smashing and bashing the other side. And again, if your point is not to try and it's like you want to get your point across to the other side for some reason, and then when you do, I guess I don't even know what the point of it that is. Are you trying to change your mind? Like, are you just trying to win? Is your ego saying make sure you say this so you can say I told them? All these things are disturbing at best. We don't win when we get into arguments like this. We'll never win. And maybe that's the whole point. It's just to get people to argue and talk shit to each other and try and fight each other on social media. Because again, you're never going to change someone else's mind ever. So before you hit send or before you hit comment, think to yourself, is this what I'm putting on here adding value? Am I going to change someone's mind, or is it a complete waste of time? Is it looking to fire somebody up? I have no idea, but chances are, you know as well as I do, there's no chance in hell you're going to change someone's mind. And at the end of the day, this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At the end of the day, how is it going to help build bridges and not burn them down? If we are in a society where we are more divided than we ever have, ever, how does this arguing and fighting and not pushing towards peace, how does that add value to our society? If what you're doing is burning bridges, you need to stop. We need to start building bridges, ask questions, come from a place of love and peace, and have a conversation. Agree to disagree sometimes, but we don't need to call names. We don't need to argue. We don't need to fight. We don't need to threaten people. There's a lot of gray area. There's a lot of gray area. And the only way you're going to see through the fog sometimes is to actually have conversations and understand that maybe, just maybe, you're not right. I don't care what side you're on. Maybe you're not right. Maybe there's something that there's just clouded your I don't know, it clouded your I want to say vision, or clouded your decision making. That's better. Clouded your decision making because it's so filled with anger and hate. Sometimes, my friends, we just need to sit back, relax, and agree to disagree. Have conversations, come from a place of love, and come together. I mean, more than ever. The Positive Step podcast. I know I got a little tangent today, and I know I'm fired up, but I'm just sick and tired of seeing my friends fighting over stupid shit. Flat out, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. It doesn't add value. It takes them away. It raises their blood pressure. They can't wait to get back on there and check the comments, and it really is taking away time from, again, people you love. Email me, jeremy@jeremytodd.com. Follow me on social media. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on YouTube. I went to 232 followers on YouTube, which I know it's nothing. I went down to 229. So what? I don't even do shit. I didn't even put any more episodes out there. I think it's just the people just trying to, I'll like you, so you like me, and then I'll unlike you, and you won't know it. If that even exists, I don't know. But follow me on social media. Email me, jeremy@jeremytodd.com. If you want to work with me one-on-one, shoot me those emails. But more importantly, hey, we got Thanksgiving coming up. Have an attitude of gratitude. I appreciate you more than you know, and I know you appreciate your family. Without you, none of this podcast stuff is possible. Reach out. I say it in every single episode, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. You've got greatness within. Like always, this is the positive side.